I'm leaving for a month in one day and I have not started packing. So needless to say, I'm a little bit stressed out. I was just about to start packing for my trip and I felt my body getting really anxious. And like mentally I don't feel anxious, but my body felt very anxious. Like for a second I was like, wait, is something wrong? What's going on? And then I was like, wait a second, maybe this is anxiety. So I sat with myself real quick and I figured I would chat with you guys and bring you guys along for these feelings because I don't want to just share the highs of this experience. Basically, today is Monday and oh my god, I already feel so much better just talking to you. Sometimes you really just need to like talk to someone, you know what I mean? You forget how like important it is to just have words come out of your mouth and to be heard and to have community. Anyways, today's Monday. I leave for my trip on Sunday. I am going to Montreal for an entire month, and this is the longest I've ever been away from home. I also am going somewhere where I don't know literally anyone, and they also speak slightly another language. Like they speak majority French, but they also are able to speak English. I don't know any French, so that gives me a little bit of stress, but not as much stress as like going to Italy or somewhere in Europe where like they don't speak any English. There are some like worries coming up. It's interesting because I think mentally I've kind of blocked out all of the like anxiety and like worries because it's happening, it's booked, it's coming. So now I'm just like, yeah, let's do it. Let's just execute and have a good time and do the things I need to do in order to do that. But I don't think I'm acknowledging the like back end worries. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit and this is kind of what I do sometimes when I'm feeling anxious. I handle my anxiety differently all each time. It's kind of depending on what I need. But right now, I just want to talk about my worst case scenario, talk about what my fears are, and then in voicing them, for some reason, it makes it feel like, okay, even my worst case scenario isn't that bad, and it also doesn't sound like it's gonna happen, which is a good feeling. And then also, let's talk about the best case scenario and put some energy into that and focus on that. Think of how we can make that happen. Just like really clarifying, breaking things down and making them simpler with like a to-do list or just jotting down how I feel, bullet notes, like just really making things clear makes me feel a lot better. So I have a fear that I'm going to go and that it's going to be somewhat of a waste of a trip, that I'm going to feel too self-conscious about being solo and doing things on my own, like going to dinners by myself and going to experiencing things on my own and maybe feeling like excluded from the community in Montreal because I only speak English. So I think there's a little bit of fear of like not feeling like I fit in or feeling like people are judging me or that stuff making me end up just stay in the house and do nothing while I'm there. There's also a fear that I won't make friends or that people won't be friendly, that like I won't have a good time because I won't meet people. I'm trying to think, what are some other fears that are there? I think those are the main two. The main two is just that like I'm gonna sit in the house and waste my time there and not do anything because I feel either scared about my surroundings or like being alone or insecure about it and like people perceiving me and feeling uncomfortable in that. I also have a fear with Miko. I have, unfortunately, a very anxious dog, and I think it is very much due to me. Like, I do think sometimes our pets are reflections of us, and I think I'm anxious, and so I think sometimes he gets that anxiety. Then, like, best case scenario is I go and I feel really good about doing whatever it is I want to do each day. And yeah, maybe I'll have days where I stay in the house and just like cuddle up in my bed and order food because I'm like that. And I do that even when I'm home, and a month is kind of a long time, also not that long of a time. I'm okay with that happening a couple times, but I do think that a majority of the time I want to go out and I want to try new foods and go to different places and go walk with Miko or go shopping and like put myself out there more. Also like be willing to meet new people and talk to new people and be vulnerable in being perceived because it is scary because yeah, that leaves room for people to judge you, but also it leaves room for people to love you. So you kind of have to give a little, you know, to get a little. I do think that this trip can be a really good opportunity for me to kind of step into another new identity. I feel like I'm always talking about how I'm like a new version of myself, but I really do feel like that. I feel like I always see my life as a new chapter, and whether it's through a breakup or through a new job or just like sometimes like internally there's just like a new phase and you can just feel it. I feel like I'm in that new phase right now, and I think that this trip is like a really big breaking point for it, because going on a solo trip has always been something I've wanted to do, but something I didn't identify with, something I felt like my person didn't do. Do you know what I mean? Like this one just isn't someone that could do that. So the fact that I'm doing that in itself makes me really proud, and then also the fact that it's for such a long time as well is just like ballsy. Like I'm basically moving there temporarily, which is scary, but also really exciting and really fun, and I don't feel like I'm not ready for it, which is good. Anyways, I feel a lot better now that I've debriefed on the scary fears and also my hopes and dreams. The condo I'm gonna be living in has a pool. I want to bring some workout stuff. I started a packing list about a month ago that I've just been adding to every single time I think of something that I don't realize I'll need, but I will need when I'm away. I do have like a list of all of the things that I'm bringing with me, and majority of them are behind me, at least clothes-wise. My dining room table has become a pile of clothes. I don't think everything on this table is gonna get brought with me. I'm going to Montreal for the month just to literally live. Like I just want to explore a different city for a month, because why not? Because why not? This is gonna be my carry-on. I don't know if you guys saw Nico in my last vlog, but he was all fluffy and now he's bald. I shaved him down so that he would fit in his carrier a lot easier, like he would just take up less room because he's not going to be as furry and he'll be more comfortable. He's shaking right now because he sees me packing my luggage, so he's thinking that he's going to go somewhere and I'm going to be gone. He doesn't realize he's coming with me. He's come on one trip with me before. He went to my grandma's in North Carolina. That's also vlogged. I love that all of my vlogs are vlogged. All of these moments are vlogged, and then I can look back at them, or you can look back at them. It's so cool. Let's pack the carry-on. This is the carry-on bag that I'll bring. I need to get my Kindle, both of my laptops. I'm having to bring two, my work laptop and my personal laptop, my headphones, my AirPods, and then some like purse things, like mints and hair ties and lip balm. I actually don't know how I'm gonna pick just one, so I'm thinking I'll pick one perfume and then one of like the mini sized ones. I'm torn between either my Burberry Her Elixir because it's spring and this feels like spring, or if I want to do my Carolina Her, I think this is Deluxe or Supreme. I think I'm gonna do Burberry Her because Carolina Herrera, did I say Carolina Her earlier? Carolina Herrera. I think it's a more, like it smells like just a perfume, if that makes sense. It's really pretty, but this one has a more distinct smell. So I think I'll do that one. And then I'll bring my YSL Montreal. I'm almost out of it. If you've been in my room before, via the vlog or in real life, then you will know that this mirror used to be on another closet door, but now it's on the front door to my bedroom, and I love it because I can just pick my jewelry right before I leave instead of like going over there. It's literally 2 steps away, but for some reason, making it like easy for me to access has just changed my experience with getting ready. Also, I have these shelves here. Now my sunglasses sit there and I can like pick them. It's just cute. Basically, this entire side is jewelry that I still want to keep, but I just don't really wear that often. This is jewelry on this side that I reach for like weekly, daily. Recently, I've been really big into statement earrings, so we're gonna pick a bunch of those. These are really cute. I love these. Miko's coming in. I'm getting squished. Hi, puppy. These are another pair of earrings. Amazon. Gonna bring those. I like these. Go-to earring. They feel very business professional to me. Anytime I wear them, I feel very like business professional. This is my Nana's bangle, so I like to bring this because I wear this one very often. Okay. The suitcase is very much full, and I still need to pack Miko stuff, like his bowls, his toys. Getting a little worried, but it's fine. It's day 2 of packing. I've actually put all of my full-size products in minis, like my shampoos, conditioners, and I've redone my list a little bit. We're gonna take out a bunch of socks and underwear. I'm gonna change the jackets that I'm bringing because I'm realizing that the outfits I wanna wear actually require other pieces, and we're taking out some stuff, like for example this skirt. I just don't think it's gonna be worn frequently enough for it to make the cut. So it's later today. It's now 9 p.m. I had to just re-go through everything because trying to close that luggage, it was not going to shut. So I went through my list again and I cut out a bunch of stuff. just do laundry more while I'm there, and then I can also go shopping and I won't feel like I don't have space. I'm gonna go shower, I need to wash my hair, and I just want to do like a really big, good everything shower. And I'll see you guys after. See you tomorrow. Hello guys. Change in scenery. We're actually now in Montreal. I have been filming this entire week while here, but where you're currently at in the vlog is basically me wrapping up packing. And I didn't finish off this vlog, but I figured I might as well jump in here and give you guys a little bit of tea on what's going on, and then you'll have to just wait for next week's vlog to see how my first week here went. It's only been a week and I've met really cool people. Everyone has been so lovely. I feel really good here. The vibe has been incredible. I've just been really enjoying it. I love the Airbnb I'm in. I love the neighborhood. I love walking around. I feel very safe here. I went to a time left dinner, if you guys know what that is. I have gone on a first date, and tomorrow I'm doing a workout class and also doing like a tour of Montreal with someone I just met, like a new friend. So I would say it's going really well, and I would say that all of those fears and anxieties I was having in the beginning have come to pass. Yeah, I'm really, really, really happy. I feel really, 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 really grateful and blessed. I think so much of the experiences we have are manifestations of our own creation. Like, you decide how something turns out, you decide how something's gonna feel. The amount of people that told me, and keep in mind I've only been here 5 days, but like I've kind of decided how this trip was gonna go for me. Anyways, the amount of people that told me that the people here were mean, or that everyone's gonna be annoyed that I don't speak English, or just so many different things about what this would be like. And I just decided, like, no, like literally no, like God is gonna bless me with the most magnificent, miraculous experiences because he wants me to be happy, and because I just believe he will. I don't know. And God's gonna let me have experiences with amazing people and interact with the right type of people, not just in Montreal, but just in my life in general. And I have reflections of that in so many areas of my life with so many different relationships. And now I just get to experience it here as well. So I just want to remind you that you don't have to buy into what everybody else says. You don't have to buy into everybody else's fears or worries or doubts. You can, be smart, be aware of like what could go wrong, because I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that. I definitely am someone that likes to be realistic and plan for the worst, but anticipate the best. That's kind of the best way for me to function, is to have a plan if something was to go wrong, but to expect that it's gonna go better than I can even imagine. And yeah, I'm really excited to take you guys along for these next few weeks. I don't really know what this video was. I didn't really give too many tips on like packing, or I don't know. I don't know if there was like value here or if it was entertaining or what, but hopefully you enjoyed watching. I was debating whether or not I was even gonna post this one because it felt like a little nothing. But if you made it to this point in the video, I really, really, really appreciate it, because that means you literally just stuck around for me, and that means a lot. So comment down below so I know you made it to this point. And I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you in next week's video on Sunday.